Hi, welcome to Love Jones Connection. Thank you for joining me. On this channel, we go over helpful dating and relationship tips. We also share inspirational love stories. I am happily married, and I vividly remember singlehood and the process it took to get to my desired outcome, which was love, marriage, and a family. So, if that is something you are interested in, definitely stay tuned. Okay, so we are well into the holiday season, and today we are going to talk about in-laws and the holidays. If you are currently single and without in-laws, but you do desire marriage, I want you to still listen in. There was a posted question to come up from someone. This person says that she and her husband recently purchased a home and they are all moved in. There have been some family members on the wife's side and on the husband's side that would like to spend the holidays at their new home during the same time period. The husband is saying, hey, let's make it work and allow everyone to come. And the wife is telling the husband that his mom cannot come because she has already assigned rooms and the extra person would just be too much and it would throw off the plans. So what should they do? Okay. As someone who has hosted large groups of family on multiple occasions, in my opinion, the first thing to do is push the idea of perfection out of your head. The idea that everyone will have their own room and bathroom, or you'll have the perfect furniture, all your DIY renovations you started 5 years ago are going to be complete and everything was just going to be perfect. All of that, whatever that looks like for you, I want you to get that out of your head and replace the idea of perfection with creativity. How can you create a welcoming space for your visitors? Okay. As the wife, I want you to think of how you could set up these sleeping arrangements. If you are hosting a large group, everyone may not have their own room, and that's totally fine. You can arrange multiple air mattresses in different spaces or in the rooms. You may have the sofa available. If you have bunk beds, then that may work. If you have children, then you may be able to have the children sleep in the room with you and your husband, which would free up an extra room or an extra set of space. Kids typically love to be in mom and dad's room anyway, so that may work. The main thing is to make an effort to plan out sleeping arrangements for everyone coming. So you want to make sure that you have an exact head count. You don't want to leave anyone out. Make sure that everyone is, you've kept everyone in mind and you have something for everyone. You don't want to wait until family members start showing up and then you're trying to figure out where everyone is going to sleep, and then they're trying to figure out where they're going to sleep. Remember, this is your home, and so they don't really know what's what. So you have to make sure that you have thought and planned out where they're going to go. And then once everyone gets there, if a couple of people want to swap out sleeping arrangements or they want to trade things, hey, I want to sleep in here, do you mind? However they want to do it, allow them to do that amongst themselves. If that's something that they both agree to do, then you can allow them to do that. That's no problem. Be open to them changing it if that's what they want to do. If you are hosting a large group during the holidays, you may need extra towels and blankets. So be prepared to have those on deck. However, if your towels and blankets are limited, then let your family know, let your in-laws know. Be upfront about that. You can send a text or you can call, whatever your preferred method is. You can just let them know, hey, if possible, bring your towels and blankets just in case we need extra. That way, you're not putting extra stress on yourself by not letting them know that you may need to have them bring that. Another factor I believe to be important when hosting family and in-laws in your home for the holidays is keeping a sense of gratitude, especially if you have a person coming to your home and this person normally hosts that particular holiday in their own home and they're coming to your home. For example, my mother and father-in-law normally would have the major holidays at their home. And then if my husband and I are hosting one year, which we've done before, and everyone is coming to our home, is truly an honor. My attitude is, thank you for coming, especially if there is family coming in from out of state, if they're traveling from far away, they're coming in. I mean, we all know that traveling is stressful, especially during the holidays. If you have kids, all of that is stressful. So definitely have a sense of gratitude that they're even willing to come to your home. So make sure you're providing your guest with a warm welcome. Okay. And if you have certain house rules, then there is a nice way to convey that. For example, if you don't allow shoes in your home, then just say that from the very beginning as you have people starting to come in. You can just let them know in a nice way, hey, you can put your shoes here on the shoe rack, or here are some shoe covers or slippers. You can purchase the disposable house shoes and shoe covers right on Amazon. So instead of getting upset over something that they didn't even know was a house rule, just politely let them know from the beginning. And you can even throw in, the kids crawl around on the floor and we try to keep the floors as clean as possible for them. And then most people understand that, most people, okay, no problem. That's something that is understandable. However, if you are running into a situation with an in-law who is just being rude and disrespectful towards you, no matter how polite you are to them, then that sounds like that may be something that your spouse would need to address with that particular family member. And hopefully your spouse will be able to support you in that. Another thing I want you to think about if you are hosting in-laws in your home and you have children of your own, I want you to think about how would you want your future son or daughter-in-law to treat you, okay? So be mindful of what you are sowing because you want to be able to reap good later down the line, okay? Because things do have a tendency to circle back. Now, for the singles out there, I've heard people say they want a family-oriented man. That's something that a lot of people put out there. If you're single, I want someone family-oriented. Just understand that you can't want him to just be family-oriented when it comes to your side of the family. He may be close to his side of the family too. So you all may have to switch the holidays up sometimes. 1 year with his side of the family, 1 year with your side of the family, maybe even combined 1 year. Be open to that. Be prepared for that. Okay? However, if you are single and you are someone who just does not like to be bothered by your family or anyone else's family, then you may need to try and align yourself with someone who shares that same sentiment. Then you two can just go and do your own thing. If that is something that you both are happy with and that works for you, that's totally fine. I know the holidays and hosting can be stressful. However, It can be a way to create lasting good memories. Remember to operate from a place of gratitude. So, that is our broadcast for today. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. It's totally free to do. If you are hosting family in your home this year for the holidays, or if you're visiting family, I hope you found this information helpful. Happy holidays and good luck to you.